Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing Dota 1x6, which is of course made by Xeno. Now, we have been having a problem today. I have been streaming for 2 hours and we have gotten exactly one game in. And why is that? It's because the servers are dead. Now, I'm sure you're used to the top bar being red in Dota and says servers are offline. That is not what I'm talking about. I mean, we had some of that today too, but that's not actually the main issue. The main issue has been something else that's been going on for like a couple of weeks, even months at this point. I don't really bring this up on YouTube because it's not interesting or relevant or just really something anybody cares about. But at this point, the problem has gotten so out of hand that I just kind of need to mention it because it's severely impacting my ability to make videos. It is really difficult to just connect to a server. So what I will do often, right, or like the way I would normally host the lobbies, I would go in here, and then I select the map, whatever that be, server location. Ideally, I leave it on best available. I'll put in a password. Now, if I do this, and then we'll load in, I can't guarantee this will work. But yeah, you can see we're in South Africa. The game automatically connects us to a server way the fuck away, right, in South Africa. And there are 3 servers it keeps connecting us to, which are South Africa, Peru, and Singapore, all of which are too far away from me to be playable, right? They are really, really laggy. Now you might say, Baumi, but I have a solution to your problem. You just select the correct server, right? You can just choose a server. Well, when I do that, we tried that earlier. And one time we waited 20 minutes to try and get into a game and it didn't connect. And then we tried a different server and we waited 15 minutes to try and connect and we still didn't get in the game. It might have connected eventually, but it's just like the wait times are enormous and they've just been getting longer and longer and longer. It's pretty standard these days that I have to wait 5 minutes to go from hosting a lobby to connecting into a game. And the problem with that is, of course, somebody might leave, in which case we don't see that until we are loading in and then we have to start over, which is horrible. It takes like 30 minutes just to get into a game. Now, there's one final option available, which you might think a localhost. Okay, Baumi, just local host the games. Now, there are lots of problems with localhost, but yes, there's an issue. There's an option available. But one problem that I think you will immediately notice is kind of insurmountable as well, is that localhost doesn't mean I localhost. It means somebody in the lobby localhosts. So it will assign the localhost to who we assume is the player of the best computer. Whoever Dota decides is going to be the most appropriate player for it. It will just make the localhost be somebody in the lobby. And the problem with that is, first of all, we're now connecting directly to their computer. So there's a host of issues with that. The biggest ones being that A, it's almost certainly going to be laggy. And B, if they disconnect, the lobby just disappears. It just dies. It's just game over in that moment. And of course, I can't expect people to host lobbies for me. Like that's not really an option either. Now, I don't have a solution to this problem. I have nothing I can tell you here that will address this. I don't have an idea what to do. It's actually been a real serious issue and it's difficult to deal with because it feels completely out of my hand. The lobbies aren't always as bad as they are today, but they have been bad. The servers aren't always as bad as they are today, but they have been bad. They have been problematic. I mean, chat can confirm it, right? But we have just been sometimes we just play on shitty servers because that's the only thing that we have available because nothing else works. And it's frustrating. And I'm just telling you this now because the game we're about to play is on a laggy local host from Toast, who is in Canada. Yeah, that's just the best I got today. I'm sorry. I really tried. You know, there were lots of moments where in the past where we said, oh, is this going to be the death of the arcade? Is this the death of the arcade? Oh, what's happening? I don't know about any of those. I always said that the arcade will probably be fine, because people will just kind of keep wanting to play it. And I always said that we are going to be fine because we want to continue playing. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. But if the servers aren't playing along, then we can't play. And that might legitimately kill it. There's nothing we can do then. I mean, player numbers are down hard. So again, I have no idea what to do. I just wanted to tell you about it because it's been bothering me. And now you know. And now you know why the game today is a bit laggy. I hope it doesn't ruin the viewing experience. It was a reasonably fun game. I thought it was cool. So we're playing Shadow Fiend today. We're playing a simple right-click build. So we're playing a W, I believe. That's just because, well, as you might expect, it's a bit laggy. So playing a simple right-click build isn't a good way to go. Anyway, let's get ourselves into the game. Okay. All right. So ping isn't too bad. We're going to just go ahead and play some Shadow Fiend. I am not entirely sure what build we are going for. Oh, wow. Okay. I teleported too early, too busy talking. I'm not entirely sure what build we're going for, but whatever it is. Straka, fuck off. Go away. Go away. Whatever our build is, it'll be fine. We'll just go ahead and just attack things, probably, and you know what? That'll do plenty. I don't think we get the magic damage. This might not be too bad. Just like a casual additional true strike chance against heroes like Phantom Assassin is always valuable. So why not? I'm missing a bit of mana, aren't I? Well then, we'll take down these guys. And then coming over here. And we'll go for a double stack, and because we're Shadow Fiend, we can handle stacks pretty nicely. We do need a bit of mana, but we're Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend always needs a bit of mana. That's just how the hero works. So that's nothing too crazy. Usually, I like buying the Falcon Blade on Shadow Fiend a lot, because it does just kind of give that bit of mana that we need. And also, I really like the additional positioning abilities, because, you know, it just... it's good for that. I don't know where else to put it. Oh, that's also great. That's a lot of mana, actually. Even though I just said we need a bit. Oh no, we're gonna have too much mana. Let's go back. Alright, pick up this. Yeah, ping is definitely a bit bad. So we probably want to like strategize around that. We want to play a build that doesn't require too much like fast reactions. Luckily, we are playing Shadow Fiend, so that's definitely a good hero for that kind of approach. I'm thinking we'll probably go for like Presence of the Dark Lord with dipping into Necromastery. That's a pretty straightforward right-click build that is actually just kind of strong. It's very powerful and really very straightforward in how it plays. So that should be okay. There is a Bloodseeker over there. That's a problem. Okay. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm not getting this. He's too fast. Why are you so fast? Go away. Alright then. So we're already struggling quite a bit. Bloodseeker will definitely be an issue. We'll need to figure something out to do about Bloodseeker. Oh, come on, Straka. I'm just trying to play the video game. Go do something else. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, Bloodseeker. What do we do against them?
Your tower is under attack.
Pick up this. Each hero kill increases Necromastery soul pool by 1. Effect stacks 10 times, after which your damage per Necromastery soul increases by 1. Great upgrade, very powerful. Unfortunately, something we want to get later, but I'm not going to skip out on it just because of that. It's something we definitely want. Like 100%, if we can get it, it's amazing. The problem is just that ideally we pick it up later because it doesn't give us any immediate power. And we're more interested in the immediate power of a different epic, but I don't know. You could argue that I should wait with getting that and just like if we then don't get it, I guess that's unlucky. But it is very strong if we do manage to just kind of make it work. Then it's super, super good. Against these heroes here, what we can do with this build, after 8 seconds you gain for 8 seconds you gain temporary souls for each of your attack. I think I might actually go for that build. I think I might go for Necromastery here. There's so many heroes that are just gonna try to fight us. Like, they're gonna just stand in front of us and try to punch us in the face. And I like Presence of the Dark Lord more against heroes that are a bit elusive. Because against elusive heroes, what we can do is we can use Presence of the Dark Lord to just kind of make them have to deal with the fact that they'll get feared every once in a while, which is super useful. And it also works really nicely as just a way to break through tanky heroes. But right here, I see this game mostly turning into a match of standing still and punching each other in the face until one of us is dead. Partially because of the lag and partially just because of the heroes in it. So since that's what we're doing, since we're just going to stand still and hit each other, I think it makes sense to go for the better build for that, which is the Necromastery build. And then I also don't feel particularly bad about having gone for the upgrade we just went for, because that feels more in line with the Necromastery path as a whole. And that makes sense to me, so that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Xardan26, thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate it very much. We'll get early power. I'm worried about this Bloodseeker. The Bloodseeker will challenge us, so I think we just pick up a Wraith Band and maybe like a couple more. I just need a way to not die. Really, that's the main problem. This is nice. It gives us some extra attack speed, and Shadow Fiend, particularly with the path we're going for, that actually works out very nicely. Because you can see here, we gain temporary souls for each of our attacks, and our base attack time reduces. So, I will get 2 more Wraith Bands. It's a very defensive, very early game focused item build. I'm not sure if it's the right way to go. Honestly, it's definitely a bit sketch, but I am just kind of worried about the Bloodseeker being too aggressive. And if the Bloodseeker is gonna be very aggressive, then we need it. Oh, there's a situation, okay. Alright, Bristleback versus the Bloodseeker. No. Alright, I think we just disengage this. That is fine. I was hoping I could maybe get a lucky kill there. In those kind of situations, there's always a possibility that somebody just gets a little too greedy. Right? And it's nice to be the, you know, the third party coming in to just snipe the kill at the end. So, you know, just kind of keeping that option open, keeping that available as a possibility. Didn't end up working out, but that's not a big deal. Alright, so we'll take this. And then we'll get 8% agility. That is actually great. We'll get another Wraith Band. So now we have 3 Wraith Bands, which is a pretty massive amount of attack speed. In case you aren't sure how these work, we gain extra attack speed for every Wraith Band that we have in our inventory. So the more Wraith Bands we have, the more attack speed. And that's why buying a couple of them is actually a really nice way to just establish some early game power that we can then use to, you know, leverage that into some sort of like late mid game presence. I will get a bit of an unusual item right away, but I'm just gonna rush a Silver Edge. I think Silver Edge is really strong in this lobby. We're going up against a lot of heroes that rely on passives, and particularly Bristleback, right? And it's actually just like quite a strong item. The reason why you don't see it much in 1x6 is because it doesn't make you invisible, right? Invisibility was initially removed in 1x6. There wasn't any way to become invisible. These days, there are heroes that can become invisible and heroes that can do things way worse and way more annoying than invisibility. But at first, invisibility wasn't allowed. And then, oh, hello there. Yeah, see, this is where we're just kind of looking to fight. And this is where we're strong. So the Bloodseeker has a hard time to just kind of punch us down. Because, well, we're better at that. Because of this legendary. That's why I went for it. Hello. Oh, hello. Somebody wasn't paying attention to his build. So that Bloodseeker Q path does occasionally just force taunt you into nearby enemies. And you need to be on top of it. Like, that's just something you always need to keep in mind. That's why I don't like playing that path, because it takes away control from you every once in a while. Which just gets you into situations like that, right? Oh, hello. Yeah, I mean, we're just stronger. So we get a kill, that's great. Each 6th attack deals additional magic damage and heals you for an equal amount and slows the target. So really good, very happy about that. Again, if it comes to straight up just holding our ground, I think we are probably the strongest hero on the map right now. And we should ideally stay the strongest hero on the map if it comes to that. I mean, that's why we picked this build. Alright, some lifesteal is great. Look at that! What a sick video! Oh my god, I've really enjoyed this. And because I'm a reasonable person, I'm not gonna give it a thumbs up. That's an easy way to support the person making the sick video. Well, now that I've done that, I'm gonna leave a nice YouTube comment and then say goodbye. Alright then. Souls give you attack speed and attacks give you souls. Pretty much, yeah. It's a very simple build. We just want to attack, which gives us souls, and then, you know, we have lower base attack time, and that gives us, you know, more attack speed, and then just the souls actually give us direct attack speed as well, and it just kind of becomes a build about punching people down. Ah, this is a problem. Oh, never mind. Not a problem. Never in my life have I seen something that is less of a problem. That is maybe more of a problem, though. Well, I think TPing out was the right call, probably, but, I mean, there was no way for me to really do anything about the Bristleback coming in, right? So, unfortunate, but okay. Toast is the only one that's not playing with lag, because the game assigned him to be the host. And, yeah, so he's got a bit of an advantage there. Not to be rude or anything like that. That's obviously not his fault. But just, you know, in case you're wondering. Let's get ourselves Imp Claws, probably best. We don't really need the extra mana anymore. And at this stage, we're fully down just to maximize our attack damage. Alright, we have Silver Edge. I don't think I can really follow up on this. So we currently have a pretty common problem, a very unfortunate problem. We suck at catching people. Yep. That's just gonna be an issue, and I'm not entirely sure what we do about it. Oh hey, more mana, that's great. So... Oh, it's lagging now, because the game needs to give us more information. That's funny. I'm guessing that's the problem, right? Everybody's given the information about the Bristleback. Do I just go for this? Oh, well, here we are. I guess we will. Come on. Fight me. You're level 17. You're so much more powerful. Oh, I got him, though. I did get him. So I got a lot of money out of that. I think that's totally worth it, right? Like, absolutely. Shadow Rays. We're not really using Shadow Rays, are we? We're not really gonna use Shadow Rays. Just get a Skadi. Just make ourselves... Oh, you know what we want? Butterfly. Wait, do we want Butterfly? Yeah, I think so. I think Butterfly is really strong in this game. Like, it's not even about the evasion. Evasion doesn't really matter. It's just the all-around stats are really nice. And there's just... Everybody's right-clicking. Except for Putch, I'm guessing, right? Putch is rotting. But this guy's ultimate, which is right-click. Q. Okay. But it's still a Phantom Assassin. She's still gonna right-click. So since everybody's right-clicking, I think it makes sense to just get an item that's really good at dealing with right-clicks. Alright then. I'm gonna take these guys. Scoot over here. What does the duel boost do exactly? You mean at the end of the game, if you win the... If you get the last tower kill. The duel boost gives you a 10% damage boost and a 10% damage reduction. So, like, damage taken reduction. So you deal 10% more damage and you take 10% less. Which is very, very powerful. Because oftentimes you're going up against the other strongest hero on the map. And that other strongest hero is obviously gonna be kind of dangerous. And doing, like, basically creating a 20% damage gap between those two heroes is fairly massive. Alright. So we'll take these. And then have you. What's this? Necromastery Soul increases movement speed and HP. Those are very good. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep farming here. Hello. And we get another kill. Sick. Oh, but Straka isn't worth anything. Ah, that's so irritating. Oh, no. Wait. Okay. I just realized I'm very low on HP. If I was full HP, I actually wouldn't be worried about this axe at all. But, yeah. I would have really liked to get an epic there. But, oh well. Oh no, Straka! Alright, we got it. I died to Straka, but oh well. We get our epic. We already have 6 kills. We only need 10 to really get this fully charged up. So it's not too bad. And I guess the Bloodseeker is now back in the game. Oh, well done. Okay, so we have our Butterfly. I think now we do just get a Skadi or a Satanic. But like, probably Skadi first. Probably Skadi first. Sell this. Pick up this. Each fourth attack deals additional magical damage. Yeah. It's not the most effective thing in the world. Like, we don't care that much about that upgrade, but it's okay. We'll get all of them, right? Because we're about to get the last one, so we'll just pick this up here. When your health drops below 30%, you heal 0.8% health for each Necromastery Soul accumulated. Which, of course, keep in mind, we're getting a lot of Necromastery Souls while we're attacking with the Necromastery Legendary. So that can actually be a pretty good amount of healing. Alright, pick up these. We probably need an MKB at some point. Extra attack speed, that's good. Get this ultimate orb. Now there is a Bloodseeker down there. We have to do something about this Bloodseeker. And then there's an axe up here. So I'm a bit worried. No, axe is over there. Axe is challenging the Phantom Assassin. So I'm a bit worried about the Bristleback showing up again. Because last time we were here, the Bristleback appeared out of nowhere. And that would be bad. But, oh well. Alright. Hey, maybe he's not paying attention. You never know. Yep. Oh, man. Hey, we'll take it. It's just kind of a freebie. It's a bunch of money. And it also means it'll make attacking this base much easier in the long run. So we'll take down this. Coming over here. And yeah. Let's go back. I mean, we almost have the Skadi. I think once we have the Skadi, we can pretty much take on anyone. Our item build isn't gonna be particularly complicated. It's pretty much everything that you expect. Like, that's just what I'm gonna go for here. We'll get a Skadi, we'll get a Satanic, we'll get an MKB, we'll get crits. And that's pretty much it. And honestly, that should be totally fine. Because that will just beat everybody in the lobby. In theory. In practice, we'll see. We almost have our Skadi. Once I have the Skadi, I do actually feel powerful enough to take on the axe even inside of his base. Especially since I already destroyed one of the base protection things. So I might just look to knock out the axe really, really early here. Like, that's not a terrible idea, to be honest. Alright. There's a TP back. Oh, we got disarmed. Ooh, that's rude. No, we'd probably die here. Yeah, the Heaven's Halberd is brutal. Okay, so that was maybe too greedy then. The biggest problem there was just that I spent so much time disarmed off my Necromastery active. If that wasn't... Yeah, I needed to just time that a bit better. Oh well. Nothing insurmountable. It's coming over here. Yeah, BKB. BKB could definitely be an item. I'm not a huge fan of it, but we might need it. I mean, ideally I just kill the axe outside of his base once, but we just don't have catch. We just don't. No catch with this build. Doesn't really exist. Just need to contest something or get a base disabler. That would do it. Oh, come on, attack. Thank you. And we've got another hunt on the bristleback. I feel very confident that we can kill him. Although he's very strong. Ah, we can still do it. Very killable. Very killable. Bristleback. Oh, come on. Alright, down he goes. Down he goes. There we go. Presence of the Dark Lord. Armor reduction. Right, as I said, very killable. This is just the kind of thing where Shadow Fiend excels. Satanic first? Or MKB first? Probably the Satanic. I mean, I feel like we have enough damage. And I would rather just make sure we can take the hits a bit better. Hello. Get the patrol reward. Look, if you're gonna fight me, then fight me. Don't do this. Okay. Didn't even need to use my ultimate. Apply here. Get this. Thank you. Tier 3. Lifesteal? No lifesteal. Vindicator's Axe is probably okay though. Right, that seems good. Jump over here, pick up a bounty rune, grab this, go back. So we get the Satanic now. Oh, shit. Ah, I didn't get it in time. Nah, this is winnable anyway.
Another month of Baumi.
Yeah. This is fine. Alright, we get vision, we get health. These suck. This is not too bad. This is actually quite strong. What are our comments like? Are they good? Our comments are pretty good. This is a lot more damage. I think I'll just go for the comments. Entirely just because the game laggy. Game laggy. Clicking buttons hard. Fight me. Okay, we have our 10. Maximum soul count increased very significantly. Our damage is looking absolutely excellent. Pick up this. Hey, Kanara! Thank you so much for the 4 months. Glad to still have you be here. And then we pick up this, and now we are gonna try to kill him, right? I should get my Aghanim shard.
Structures fortified.
Because with my Aghanim shard, I can get quite a bit of extra damage in. Alright, no buyback? Oh, there it is. Oh! Damn it! Close. I mean, we made him use the buyback. Alright. At the end of the day, that's what matters. Buyback used, the building is down. One more attempt and we'll get him. That's really all we need. And honestly, I think the shard might actually be handy now, because with the disarm, it gives us something to do, right? It gives us something to do. I am most worried about the axe. As you have seen a couple of times, the bristleback is just not really a problem. Like, that's the thing about bristleback. I know you don't see much Silver Edge in 1x6, but it's actually quite decent. Like, and it's really good against Bristle. It just kind of invalidates the hero, and then you just kill him. We'll get more damage. Although maybe, arguably, HP would be better here, but nah. It'll be fine. Patrol could be good. Can we win against Axe without a patrol? Yeah, probably. Oh, there he is. No, I'm gonna die again. Fuck! I'm just trading deaths. Oh, I didn't have full souls, did I? Yeah, oh, that's obviously not great. The blade mail is hard to get through because he's so tanky all around. No, now this guy's getting some stuff. What do you guys think about Lincolns? Lincolns against the Bristlebacks. Hex. Seems good. Helps against Heaven's Halberd. I guess Bristleback does have the Snot that can just break the Lincolns, which isn't great. Lotus. I mean, the actual correct item is probably just Crimson Guard, right? No. No! Fuck! Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, that's dumb. I really want this upgrade. Let's get this. We'll not be able to cast it twice anyway. The double casting is only good if you have a way to protect yourself during the cast, which we don't. Oh, man. Wait, did the Bristle not kill him? Really expected the Bristle to just take that kill really quick. Oh, wow. Nail is just surviving. Just hanging in there somehow. So what does Aghanim's Shard do? It increases Necromastery maximum soul count, right? So we do want that just for the sake of having the extra souls. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem, but we'll just see. There's the Hex. That's not enough. It's not even really close to enough. Base Disabler. We want Aghanim's Scepter just for the extra souls. We're at 36 right now. Maximum is 41. So I do have to finish this really quick. Yeah, 39 is probably fine. Alright. Now we just go for it. Hey, buddy. Oh, man. Okay. He's just so itemized now because we keep feeding him. Fuck. That's really annoying. The Bristleback, if we lose to the Axe, then it's because the Bristleback threw the game by not killing the Axe. Right? That's the problem now. Is we had a chance. When I killed him out here, the Axe should have gotten knocked out. But now he's really, really strong because he's gotten a shit ton of dunks. And I'm not really sure how we get through that at this stage. Game plan might actually be to just try and fight him in the final duel. That very well could just be our main strategy here. Because otherwise, I don't think we have enough to take him on properly. We do need a BKB. Right? Get rid of boots, buy BKB. With that, we should be able to handle things much better. Because the Blade Mail also gets blocked by BKB, Hex gets blocked by BKB, Heaven's Halberd gets blocked by BKB. Yeah, that's gotta be it. It's just gotta be a BKB. Okay, so it seems that the Bloodseeker is probably knocked out. I need a base disabler so I can knock out the Bristleback though. Oh, thanks. Chat, did you know? Gotta make sure the creep wave doesn't get to the tower. Thanks, Zeno. I mean, it's actually a good system to have, right? It's nice to have a system that just helps newer players understand what they're actually supposed to do. Nothing wrong with that. It's kind of funny that it re-enabled itself because we're playing without a server, but... yeah. Alright, extra primary attributes. What are we getting? Mindbreaker? It's probably better than the Vindicator's Axe, right? So we'll just go for that. Okay, mid. Creep wave here. Wait, no? Oh, Bloodseeker's still alive, right. Not much longer, of course, but still alive for the time being. There we go. We will get extra HP. Axe is over there. I would like to knock out the axe. But it's got a protection effect. Bristleback is over there. Hello there, buddy. Yeah, we're just gonna go for this guy now. That's fine. Oh, nice. No. Oh, man. Tough. I keep trying to get people knocked out, but it's just difficult to actually secure anything. Let's buy a BKB for the time being. We want to get this Essence of Speed, but like, it's not super important. In the final duel, it's not going to be that useful. So if I can instead just go for something else, then we'll take that. What do I do? I mean, I guess I just farm up souls for the duel against the axe. I think this third eye is just going to be wasted. Bristleback is a lot stronger outside of duels than he is in duels. Because outside of duels, he can charge up his ultimate. In duels, not so much. In duels, I can just be aggressive and try to kill him before he gets there. Okay. There's Axe. We have BKB now. And done. Yeah, with a BKB, he just doesn't really have anything he can do, right? Alright, we get another one of these. Axe is rotating up there. I think I do just go for the axe again because his base is just way more exposed and I have BKB now, so it should be fine. Coming back. He's not coming back. Oh, there we go.
Structures fortified.
Oh, E-Blade. That's interesting. And... oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. That was so close. This is good. I think we will go for this. So we buy a moon shard. And we just hope we can get some extra gold for an epic. That would be good. I don't know if we have enough time. I mean, ideally we even kill the bristleback one more time, but there's just not really an opportunity, I think. Okay, so we finally managed to get the axe. It really required a lot of kind of bonking our head against it. But it's just important, like, even though... it's just important to keep in mind that even though we did just bonk our head against him a couple of times, and it looks a bit silly because, of course, you just die when you do that. At the end of the day, every time we did it, we did deal damage to him in some way. We did some base damage, we made some progress. I think there was one death where we didn't, but other than that, there was always a step. And you gotta take those steps, right? You gotta take them. That's just how it goes. Pick up the bounty. Oh, we're so close. Come on. It's not enough. I guess I can get an essence of speed. But I can't even equip it. And then we just nuke this guy down, right? It's just, that shouldn't be enough damage. Yeah, we just punch him. Nice. Although, we can probably do that better. We can probably play that better. I think the simple approach works fine. But at the end of the day, it should be okay if I also actually go for my ultimate. Because it'll force the bristleback to engage with us. There we go. And now he had to do his stuff way earlier. And on our terms. And now we should just easily kill him. Very good. Like, that's the thing. Even if I don't cast the ultimate, at the end of the day, it will still kill him. Just because he then has to interact with us. So yeah, and the lobby closes because Toast is out of the game. Alright, we won the video game! It was certainly a laggy lobby, but unfortunately that's just the best we're gonna do today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I would definitely appreciate that. And push F for the arcade, I suppose. I'll see you guys tomorrow.